going to use, first let me just break down what I'm using. I'm going to use ColourPop's Central Perk. This is like a burgundy-ish tone. It's still a matte finish, but I'm going to use this for my transition color today. For the spotlight color, it is going to be Plum Dressing by MAC. This is a MAC color. And I haven't decided yet, but I may just put on the top of the dressing or plum dressing this tone right here. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. Haven't decided yet. I want to see how much that color will pop. And then for the outer part of the spotlight, I am going to be working out of the Sasha Smashbox palette using Black Widow, but any black eyeshadow will work for this look. It doesn't have to specifically be that one. Any black eyeshadow that is truly pigmented is going to work. So starting with the transition color, because Central Perk or ColourPop's colors are very gel-like consistency, the best brush to use is a brush that is stiff. And so I need to find one that is clean. But before I do that, let's start with the base or primer, which is Soft Ochre by MAC that I'm using. And the most important thing when you're doing this is that you evenly distribute that color. The primer layer shouldn't be that thick. One of the tips that I told you, Dominique, for your photo shoot is that you do want to go a little bit heavier on everything, just because the camera, whenever you're doing photo shoot or you're doing videos or anything like that, takes 30% of your makeup off. So in that case, I will go a little bit thicker with everything, just so it can really be seen on camera. But for your day-to-day, a thin layer is just fine. Alrighty, so now that that is on, and I'm trying to close the lid. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm just using my finger to just blend it in a little bit better into the color. Yeah, heavier on the shadow, don't dilute your foundation, because the camera it's the lighting of the camera will take away at least 30%, sometimes even more. Okay, so I'm going to use a smaller stiff flat brush to get this color out, which we'll see how that goes. And because of the consistency, I'm just going to like rub it on, but I'm still going to create the circular pattern that we did yesterday. But this is just the transition color. Still skipping a little bit of the area of the center. And I'm not gonna lie, I have to get used to using ColourPop's matte eyeshadows. Like, the consistency can really kind of mess with me a little bit, because I'm just so used to more like a powder than a cream. And I'm just gonna kind of scrape it up to the top. You like the cream? I'm just not used to a cream consistency. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just the way what you use to put it on the tools. It's just different. It's a little bit of a struggle at times. And Dominique, yes, you shouldn't pull your eyes when you are applying eyeshadow, and I'll tell you why. the reason why is because it changes the shape of your eyes. And when you aren't pulling them, that's what people are really going to see, like when you close your eyes or whatever. So if I pull the shape like this, see how it completely changed the shape of, and that's how I'm applying my eyeshadow. But when I leave it alone, I know exactly how people are going to see my eyeshadow. So pulling is not really, sometimes if you're trying to get in the crease, kind of raising up your brow works when you're trying to get in your crease, but pulling is not the best technique. And especially with a hooded eye, you don't want to, you want to be able to see what you're doing. The name of this ColourPop color is Central Perk. And it's brown, but it's like burgundy-ish. It's not 100% true brown tone. Thank you. All right, so almost done with that, and I'm just going to not add any more product, but kind of spread it up into the brow bone. Okay, so that's that. The one side of the eye is a little messy, but it's all good because it's just a transition color. So I'm looking for my blending brush, which should be right here. This is the Morphe M507 brush, and without any product, I'm just kind of blending out that transition color even more. Because blending is the key. You know what? I do have a lot of brushes, but the brushes that I use mostly is my MAC 224 brush, my Morphe brush, and my stiff. Like, I don't use all my brushes every day. But for a beginner, it can be overwhelming. Oh, I can already see I have a favorite eye. Yes, there is a difference, but as you start doing more makeup, you'll realize what the difference is. All right, so where's my smaller brush? Using this angled brush here, it is the one that's no name. I am going to take out of my Sauce Box palette the Black Widow. Yeah, I can tell which one is not giving me the blues. And all I'm doing is just going into the crease right in here and going around where the spotlight's gonna be. The Morphe brush was M507 for the Morphe. So I just drew like a half circle on one side, and I am just blending out. And same on the other, still skipping the center. Alrighty. Whoa, 2 a.m. Chloe? All right, and the other side. Yes, I am rotating my hand. So what I'm doing is I'm like applying the color to the crease and going out a little bit. And then when I get to the half circle, I kind of just go around. Wait, I missed that. Who's quitting and who's pregnant? Oh, yeah. It's a season of change right now. Oh, yeah. It's a season of change, trust me. We're going through a transition at the salon, too. All right, so as we're over here looking crazy, it's time to blend out and marry all these colors together. So I'm just taking the black and blending it out a little bit. And I'm using a medium blending brush. It's a medium. It's not my MAC 224, the larger one. I want a little bit more control as I'm blending. And if you get a little bit into your spotlight color, it is totally okay. You could skip the black if you want. I wanted the black just because I wanted it to be more of an evening look. Well, Chloe, thanks for tuning in even though you were up till 2 a.m. Because let me tell you, I struggled doing the scopes if I was up that late. Because it's like a whole thought process. I got to think about what I'm doing, how to apply, whatever. And if it's too late, I'm like, I can't function. As I'm blending, I am fixing the shape of the spotlight color if I feel like it's not the shape I want. Aw, thanks, Chloe. All right. So now it's time to add the spotlight color, and this is the plum dressing from MAC, and it is supposed to be metallic, but if it's not metallic enough, I am going to add more to it. And I'm going to pat it in the center and go up to that little spot that I left out. She is. Chloe is awesome. No, I was always gonna use the dressing, the plum dressing color from MAC, but I may put the color pop over it. It's like a shimmery tone, just because that color pop color is not it's not like a true tone. It's more, I don't know how to explain that color. But yeah, I would probably put it in the center just to make this color pop a little bit more. All right, now making sure that my blending brush is clean, I'm going to take where the two meet and do light circular motion so that it blends, not that there's a major disconnect where the two meet. I do like Morphe brushes. I like the brushes in some of their palettes. I haven't purchased a lot of their palettes just because I think their colors are very similar to Coastal Scents, and I have a lot of Coastal Scents palettes. All right, so yeah. So my spotlight shapes are slightly different on the sides. So when that happens, just because they do need to be very similar and balanced, it's just a going back in with the colors and fixing them as you need to. I will upload, probably, it may take me a little bit longer today. I have a really long work day today. Like a really long one. All right, so because I feel like I've lost my transition color, now I'm gonna go back with the Central Park, and I am gonna try it with my blending brush, but it might not work out too well. I'm just gonna go back up into here and blend it on out a little bit more. All right, almost there. Yeah, I don't like using this brush for this. All right, so now that that is done, I do feel like I want a little bit more pop in the center. So I am going to use the color from ColourPop. So this is what that color looks like, and it does have a little bit of, well, hold on. Never mind. I'm not going to use this color. It's too dark. It's a black. It actually has too much black in it. But I do want something to just make the center, you know, just like say hello. A little more brighter. Oh, you know what? Will this work? All right, so I'm going to use a smaller, I'm going to see if this is going to work, you guys. Yeah, I want it to pop a little bit more. Oh, yeah, that will work. Okay, so what I'm going to use is out of this, it could have, I just didn't. This is the Saucebox palette, and I'm going to use this color right here called Rain. And I am going to just take a little bit of that color and just pop it right in the center. So just in the center, that's it. Now, you guys are so funny. Yes. Thank you. All right, so that's it for that. I'm going to do the wing liner because I missed my wings these past few days. I'm going to do the wing liner and then do the bottom. Thank you. Because I didn't want it to be a shimmer. I just wanted it to like just pop more, you know? So back to the wings. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Thank you. All right. Okay, so It's funny how when you don't do wings for a while, like I've really missed my wing liner big time. All right. Let me tell you how long I've been doing a wing liner. So I have a picture of my son and I when he was first born, and I have a wing liner. But tell me why this wing liner was so terrible. It was literally like a straight line going this way, and I wore wing liner for so long. But to get it right, it takes a lot of practice. It does. And you have to just kind of get to know your eye shape a little bit more. Yeah, it just takes time. A little patience, that's all. Alright, so that part of the wing liner is done. The next part is, that's right, patience and time, is I'm going to go over with the liquid eyeliner from NYC Target. It's not a Target brand, but I got that one from Target. And I am just going to go over it. That's a good practice idea. You have to sit and play with makeup, especially as you start getting into more like advanced techniques. And that's not good, Sandra. You got to take off your makeup before you go to bed. I'm guilty as charged too every once in a while. I don't either, but that is not good for your skin. It's how you start clogging your pores. All right, now I'm just going to clean up the bottom. And check the balance because one is a little off. Jason's on here. What's he talking about? Why do I always miss it? All right, so Jason, you come on here talking about what you do. You're going to have these people thinking that you really over here trying to make up stuff. Wipes. He's right. You should take off her face at night. Okay, so let's talk about this bottom liner. There's two things you can do. Because this eye makeup look has so much dimension going on. If you do not want to do it at the bottom, you don't. What I would suggest is you have to do something. I wouldn't leave it bare. And so for me today, I am actually going to go in the inner waterline, and then I am going to, no, not flushable wipes, makeup wipes. You don't want to put that in the toilet. It's going to clog that thing. Wipes are the best though. Or I do like Mary Kay's makeup remover. Okay, so I'm going to go in the waterline. So I have a question, Dominique. When you do the it didn't dry your skin out. When you do baby wipes, does it take off your smoky eyes? Because your smoky eye makeup. Because sometimes I feel like it doesn't remove all your makeup. For my waterline, I'm using the LA Girl black ink. No. This is just called Very Black, and it's the Gel Glide eyeliner, and it's from LA Girl. And it's a black pencil is what it is. All right, and I am going to go to my Morphe M507 brush and go into the Saucebox palette and use the Black Widow. And right underneath, I'm just gonna smudge out a little bit. Thank you. A fun weekend date night with your boo look. Or with the girls. Mascara does work well. I just don't put mascara on my bottom lashes because I barely have any bottom lashes. Alright, and just going back and forth. Windshield wiper motions. Just to blend out that Black Widow eyeshadow and to blend out the liner because I don't want a solid sharp line. I want it to blend. But yes, you are blessed if you have cute and curly ones. I wish. No, I don't rub my eyes during the day. Oh, thank you. I wear makeup because I like it. It's fun. It's just, makeup is just fun to wear. But, and it changes your look. You can do whatever you want with makeup, and that's what I like about it. You can enhance your beauty for sure. Okay, so for the lips, I've never rubbed my eyes because I wear contacts because I can't see. So I never rub my eyes. A couple of things for the spotlight. Number one is, thank you. I'm getting ready to get off now. Thank you. Number one is when you do your spotlight color, you can really do it any color, but whatever is on the outside has to be darker. And obviously your spotlight has to be lighter. So that's number one when choosing your colors for spotlight. Oh, see, I can't. It irritates my eyes. Also, because I did so much with my eyes, then my lips are going to be a neutral tone. I'm going to do a pinkish nude. Check out the final look on Instagram and on Facebook. So if you're not my friends on Instagram and Facebook, be sure to do that. My name is Deandra Giselle on all social media. Also, don't forget to go to my YouTube channel for different looks. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a ton of different things that I'm going to be posting up and showing you guys. I did repost the tutorial for Spotlight from yesterday on there, and I will post this one too. And it's Deandra Giselle on YouTube as well. If you guys have any questions, comments, have a look that you would like for me to do, be sure to email me at deandragiselle@gmail.com. And I'll get back with you, and I will even do the look in the next scope. And I'm thinking if I'm forgetting. Oh, and if you do any of these looks, be sure to tag me and use the hashtag Deandra Taught Me, because I love to see what you guys are doing. If nothing else, I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Actually, will I be traveling Tuesday? I'm going to see you guys Wednesday next week. I'm going home to see my uncle, and I will be in Washington Sunday to Tuesday. So I'll be traveling. Hopefully I'll get to scope and you guys can see him and see his progress, but we'll see how he feels, because you know how that is. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you guys on Wednesday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, beauties.